Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while. You guys saw it in the thumbnail in today's video. As promised, I am giving you my top 10 Julianna's perfumes that's in my collection that I have tried and that I love. So if you want to see my thoughts on my top 10 perfumes from Julianna's perfumes, then just stay tuned. All right, so I went through my collection and I pulled the ones that were my favorites. I got 2 honorable mentions because they are newer to my collection, but I still wanted to mention them because I have tried them and I do love them. So I got them. I will share them at the end. We're going to go over my top 10. These are not ranked. These are just ones that are overall my top 10 in my collection. So first, and just so you guys know, I have a Julianna's Perfumes playlist. So be sure to go check that out if you want like more details about any of the perfumes or any other perfumes that's in my collection from the brand. These are ones that I found the brand last year before I started my channel, and I picked up several things around that time, and throughout the year I have also picked up a few other things. So I've been trying them on my monthly trays. So on this channel I like to pull my items from my collection and do monthly trays, and so then I have a time to wear them throughout the month, get a feel for them, and then I can let you know how I truly feel about the fragrances. And so I went ahead and sprayed these all out again on strips so that I can tell you more about what I think about them. I also will share the notes with you from the Julianna's Perfume site. They are currently already holding their Black Friday sale. I will pop it up on the screen. The more you buy, the bigger the discount. So I love that they're doing that. So you can get up to like 30, 40, 50% if you are a JP Plus member with them. And I think that's awesome. That's like one of the best Black Friday deals I've seen out there. And for some of these fragrances, you guys, they did them right. This is a dupe house that also do their own original creations. So they have their ones that they do inspired by or dupes of some of the higher end fragrances. But then they also sometimes do a spin off of those fragrances, which is some of my favorites. So I'll share those with you. And then they do their own original creations, which they do an amazing job with that as well. So what are your top 10, Charlene? Let's jump to it. The first one, like I said, no particular order. My first one was part of my original order that I did with them. So you see this juice is dark and it's bright. And this one is A Night to Remember. So A Night to Remember, it's that one that is the Killian's Love Don't Be Shy inspiration. And what an inspiration it is. This orange blossom in here, the jasmine in here, that caramel, oh, it's delicious. So the notes on this one, and I'll put it up on the screen, it is bergamot, pink pepper, orange blossom, jasmine, geranium, rose, and honeysuckle. And then it has a base of vanilla, sugar, caramel, amber, and musk. What I'm mostly getting here is the citrus with some of the florals. But then it has that vanilla, that caramel. That is so gorgeous. This is so beautiful. And I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Hence, it's in my top 10. And I love how dark this juice has gotten. So that is A Night to Remember. So the next one that is on my list here is Amor Santal. So this one is inspired by Santal Complete. And this is another one That's a creamy, warm, lovely scent. So this one, yes, it also has the caramel in it. So the top notes is caramel coconut, which I smell very well. If you love coconut, you'll love this. It has caramel, coconut, and bergamot in the top, sandalwood, tonka bean, and vanilla, and orris, which is another creamy floral that's lovely in here. Then it has base notes of woody notes, musk, and sweet notes. Yeah, it's got that sweetness, that creaminess with some slight woods. It is gorgeous. So that is Amor Santal. That's lovely. This next one is another one. The juice is getting darker on this one. And this is called Dark Opulence. So Dark Opulence is the one that's inspired by Tonka Imperial. This is the one that has the almond in it with some slight spices. Yes, the almond in here is what is beautiful. But this one, and it has a little spiciness about it because it has incense in there. But let me tell you the notes. Almond, cinnamon, bergamot is in the top. Has rose, jasmine, incense, benzoin, and tonka bean in the mid. And then it has vanilla, musk, patchouli, sandalwood, vetiver, and oak moss. Yeah. That almond in there with those slight spices in there is so good. And the tonka bean in there just adds another little element to it. Yeah, it's very sweet, savory. It's so good. It is so good. So that is Dark Opulence. And the next one I have here is Delicious Dreams. And Delicious Dreams is the one that's the Fille Delicios inspiration. And this one is the one that has that lavender in here, mint. It has lavender, mint, and bergamot in the top. Has sour cherry, don't let that throw you off, jasmine and freesia in the mid. And then it has tonka bean, vanilla, cocoa pod, caramel, praline, benzoin, milk, sandalwood, leather, and cedar. For me, it's that cherry with the jasmine mix with the sweetness from the tonka bean, from the caramel, and from the vanilla in here for me. It has a slight creaminess, but it has that mint. And don't think of like bubblegum mint or anything like that. It just has a little, it gives that like little slight tingling about it, but not too much. Just like it gives it a little character to it. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this scent. So this is Delicious Dreams. The next one is Original Creation from Julianna's Perfumes, and it is Drunk on Desire. This one is slightly newer to my collection, but it was an immediate love. Immediate love. So this one, like I said, is one of their original creations. It has top notes of lemon, mandarin, orange. You get the citrus right off the bat, right? But then it has a kick with that cardamom, violet, and patchouli in the mid. And then it has vanilla and musk. The violet in here helps it from being too spicy. It helps give it that nice powderiness, smoothness about it. But then it has the sweetness This right here is one of those scents to me that feels like it is very, to me as I wear this, it is very addictive because that citrus in there blends very well with the violet and the cardamom. And then it has that smoothness about it that you get from that musk and the violet, but then it has the sweetness as well. This one lingers so well. These, and let me go ahead and get this out the way too. These all have great longevity. Great longevity. We're talking about 6+ hours, full day wear, and they're gorgeous. They linger. They project and they linger. This is beautiful. I love this. And when they said drunk on desire, this is very, very, very good. So good. This other one is newer to me, but I've worn it several times and love it as well. This is kind of like their original creation because this is inspired by Oriana, but they added notes to it. So they did like a spin-off. Remember how I tell you that sometimes they'll do a spin-off? This is one of the spin-offs. So this is Fuchsia Affair Sweet Symphony. So they added, so think of the Oriana notes, and then they added caramel, they added blood orange, and then they added lavender and rose to this. So the overall notes for this one is mandarin orange, blood orange, bergamot, grapefruit, lavender, flowers. Heart notes of orange blossom, rose, raspberry, and blackcurrant. Base note, marshmallow, caramel, whipped cream, ambergris, and musk. So you got the sweetness, you got the citrus, you got some of those florals. They all blend in together. So like it says about that sweet symphony, it's a beautiful melody. Yes, it is a beautiful melody. Those citruses in here are so gorgeous. With those fruits and those florals, it's gorgeous. This is very feminine. This is gourmand-like, but not with it being too much at the same time. Love this. So this is Fuchsia Affair Sweet Symphony. The next one I have here is Golden Hour. So Golden Hour is the one that's inspired by Saffron. So this one has pear and orange in the top notes, orange blossom, ylang ylang, and iris in the mid, and then it has vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. This is another one that has, like I said, the citruses, but the pear in there gives it a nice different element of freshness. Then it has the florals in there, and it's warm from the amber. So citrus, floral, warm, with some sweetness about it, but not going into any type of gourmand element. Just enough to add a little touch of, like it's a touch of sweetness. This is like a warm hug to me. It's very, very cozy-like. Yeah, this is a cozy scent. This is a sweater, day cuddling up kind of scent, and I love it. Yeah, this is so delicious as far as it. Just think of a warm hug, a warm sweater, a day cuddling up in a blanket. That's what this one reminds me of. And this is Golden Hour. This is another one, and the juice has gotten darker. So it's doing very well. So I love this one. And you guys, the reason why I keep bringing out about the juice getting darker, because fragrances, certain notes develop and mature more over time and adds more element to the fragrance, making it more alive, bringing it out more. Because these are poured into their juices. They're not like some of the designer fragrances where they pour their stuff in their bottles and they have them sitting on, in their warehouses or whatever before they send them out for a purchase. These are mix together and put in the bottle. So it's good to let them sit a while to let those ingredients have that opportunity to do their thing. So after you spray them out a couple of times on you or whatever, you'll notice that the notes, you'll start picking up more and more of the notes as the time goes by. So juice is getting darker on this one. Notes are coming more alive. And it is so good. Cozy, cuddle up, sweater weather. This is golden hour. This other one is inspired by Killian's Rolling in Love. So this one is called Head Over Heels. This is another beautiful one. This is one that's more sensual. Yes. This one has tuberose, almond, and caramel in the top. Orris, which is another creamy floral, jasmine, and vanilla in the mid. And then it has musk, amber, and sweet notes. Yeah. Tuberose is another creamy floral. And then they add the almond element and the sweetness with those creamy florals and the jasmine to, you know, I love me some jasmine, you guys. Oh, this is so good. Now, this one has more of the warmth in it and more of the musk in it in the dry down, which is very nice. But this is definitely a more sensual type feminine scent. More like nighttime, date night type wear. But that's what this one is giving me. So this one is Head Over Heels. Love it. The next one I have for you is the Village of Rich Delicacies. So the Village of Rich Delicacies is the one that is inspired by Greenwich Village. But this is another one that they did a spinoff on. They added their own notes to this one. So all in all, the notes has lychee, cassis, mandarin orange, and white chocolate, which you definitely get the citrus and the chocolate in here. So then it has peony, water lily, lemon, milk chocolate, truffle, jasmine, and grapefruit essence. And then it has praline, vanilla, ambroxan, musk, oat moss, and sweet almond. This one is the one that takes you on that citrus, floral. I mean, it takes you on a journey throughout the day. Has that chocolate in there. It is beautiful. And this is very refined. Yeah. You have to love a chocolate note in your fragrance. You have to love citrus in your fragrance. And those florals just add a little tinge of element in there. And then it has those musk and the sweetness about it. This is delicious. Yeah, this is beautiful. Like I said, this one takes you on a sensory journey. So if you want to be taken on a journey throughout the day, this is the one for you. This isn't linear or nothing. Not saying that any of the other ones were linear, but this definitely, because of all the different notes in here, you'll pick up on different things throughout the day, which I love about this one. So this is Village of Rich Delicacies. All right, and in my 10th fragrance, and then I'll share my 2 honorable mentions. But this one is another one that's newer to my collection, and it became a fast love. And this is White Wedding Vanilla Edition. This is another one that is one of their original creations. And boy, did they do a great job on this. So this one has milk. So good. Has milk and ambrette in the top notes. Tahitian vanilla, tuberose, mahonio, jasmine, and incense in the mid. And it has base of vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and cacao. Mahonio is a note that's in quite a few fragrances I have in my collection that I absolutely love. It is gorgeous. This is warm, creamy. Think of like it's so cozy, but not cozy in the sense that it's light. It's not light by any means. Oh, it's so creamy. Creamy, sweet. Yeah. Just creamy, sweet, warm. That's the best I can describe this one. Yeah. And the florals in here just add a little element of elegance and sophistication about it. Like it says on here, white wedding. I can definitely see this being someone's scent that they can wear on their wedding day because it has the elegance and sophistication about it. And because it has the milkiness and the creaminess and the sweetness about it without being too much, I can definitely see this one being someone's wedding scent because of the airiness about it as well. But not airy in the sense that it's light, but it's just how it's presenting itself. It's giving an airiness about it. It is so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. That is White Wedding Vanilla Edition. I love this original creation from them. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, so now we have my 2 honorable mentions. And the first one is Candied Sunset. Candied Sunset is one that is super new. You see the juice is still white. But what I'm already picking up, this is actually my scent of today. I have this on today. And it is so good. So this is an original creation from Julianna's Perfume as well. And this one is for my fruity lovers. This has raspberry and strawberry in the top, orange essence in the heart, and caramel and plum in the base. And though it has a few notes, the few notes are done right. It's got a sweetness about it. It has a warmth about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's so beautiful. I love the fruitiness about this one, but it has a warmth about it at the same time. So it's bright but warm. Like it's kind of like it's going together. Yeah. It's like a deeper fruit. Not like your summer and springtime fruit. This is like it says, sunset. Think of when the sunset is going down. So it's not the top of the day where you have the brightness and all that. It's when it's starting to go down. So it's a deeper fruit with the sweetness and the warmth about it. That is perfectly how I would describe this. But I love this one. So this is becoming a fast love as well. And last but not least, definitely not least, is another original creation. I told you they be hitting it out of the park with their original creations. So this one is Veil of Secrets. And this is another creamy one. And this is another one for my coconut lovers. So this is another one that doesn't have a lot of notes. It has top note of caramel, heart note of coconut and chocolate, and base of vanilla. And this is another one that's creamy and warm. Yeah. It's creamy and warm. And the chocolate in here is not giving it, it's not like a rich chocolate to me. It's more of a milky type chocolate, a light chocolate. Think of more of like a a creamy hot chocolate, but not too chocolatey, more coconutty. That is what this one is giving me. Yeah. And this one, like I said, this one is newer to my collection, but it is, because I love coconut so much, it's like a different coconut for me in my collection. So that's why this one, I had to mention it. Because if you love coconut like I do and you want a little different twist on it, that's what I'm picking up from this one. This one is Veil of Secrets. So that is all my recommendations. My top 10 from my collection, as well as those couple of honorable mentions. Let me know down below what you think of my picks. If you got any of them in your collection, let me know. I know I already put my order in for Black Friday. They started it early this year, you guys. So I was loving on that. It was a couple of the other ones that already got sold out. But I was able to get a few of the other ones that I had been wanting to get. So I'll share that haul with you when they do arrive. Please note that Julianna's Perfume is not a huge company. They are not a huge company, you guys. So because they're not a big company, they're a small team that are going to be fulfilling these orders. They're not like the mainstream brands that's going to be turning these things out within a couple of days. Give it some time. I know I saw on the site that it was advertising that they will be trying to make sure they get all the orders that are done this Black Friday weekend in before the end of December. So like within the second or third week of December, they're expecting to have all those orders done. So that's good to know for anyone who's picking up, you know, items for themselves or for a friend or whoever. But that is my thoughts on Julianna's perfumes. Tell me what you think down below. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoy content like this. And if you're going to come back, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to join the family of my butterfly beauties. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.